I felt it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know how to
Right.
explain it, but doing that and just singing. So I wasn't even really listening to rap like that. Um, then I went to like church, so I'll be in the choir. Um, Throughout high school, I was in the choir. Oh, not high school. I take that back. Middle school, I was in the choir singing, and still right there. Wasn't even rapping until about 10 or so. Like Lil Bow Wow came out. So Lil Bow Wow, shout out to Bow Wow, right? That's funny because, but that's who I that was. He's around my age, so that's who I was watching, and Lil Romeo, and I was like, yo, I'm
Right.
trying to rap like Lil Bow Wow, and I used to play ball, so I used to have my hair braided up, and I'm rapping, and like, so that's crazy. But yeah, that's how I started. I started rapping. I thought they were real songs, but they weren't even like full songs at the time. 'Cause I didn't know about like 16 bars. I like kind of self taught, and then
Right.
like I worked with a producer one day. He heard my voice, and he was older than me. I got to high school about ninth grade. He's like, "Yo, I like your voice. I make beats." And then he started telling me about 16 bars for the verses. I was like, "Okay, okay." And that's kind of like when I started writing full songs.
That's really dope. That's what's up. I always like to hear that story from artists because I think a lot of artists start the same way, but some of them do have different stories, you know. So I'm always curious to know. So like, you mentioned a couple of names, of course, like Bow Wow and Romeo and stuff like that. Like right now, today,
Mhm.
2019,
Mhm.
if you could get in the studio with one artist and do a record, who would it be?
Chris Brown. I gotta go with Chris Brown.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a Breezy
Word.
fan.
Why Chris Brown? Why Chris Brown?
Oh
Give me
no,
the reason why you would.
he's just so talented, yo. Like, cause he can rap, he can sing. I know the music video is gonna be dope. He's creative, and he stays on top of his game ever since yo. You know what I'm saying? So like, I've been watching his career basically. Like we're like all like I said the same age group, um, and that's just somebody. He know how to make a record. He can make a hit. You know a Chris Brown record when you hear Chris Brown. You know,
Big thing.
so.
That's what's up. That's really dope. Yeah, great choice too. So let me know if this, within music or just life period, we gotta set goals for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
and I know sometimes we can kind of get like lost or out of focus. And it's easy because this music business is full of distractions. What is it that keeps you on task and keeps you on point with this music? Because, like I said, going out here, just dealing with a lot of stuff, it's easy to get out of focus and off point. What keeps you motivated? What keeps you focused?
Oh man, so Live and Love United is a company I started with like my younger brother and myself, and always wanted a lot of people. I guess I got like a small team, you should say, and they're other artists and they rap and they sing, and I manage them. So it's like I always gotta be on top of my game. They look up to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm older. They look up to me, and they'll, you know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure they're on the right track. So if I want them to be, striving for better, making these records, and even, doing making the right decisions in their life itself. I gotta show them like, like I'm still going, I'm still working no matter what's been thrown at me. They see me overcome it. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's industry, just personal things in life. So that's kind of I get my own days when I'm like, man, like today's a tough day. You know what I'm saying? But
Right, right.
I got a team behind me that I gotta make the boss decisions, and they looking up to me. You know what I'm saying? So they look up to me, and that's really motivation. And like my siblings, they're everybody, like I said, is younger, and they've been watching me since I was young. Like just they've been watching me, man. So it's like I guess all eyes on me, like pop. Like that's
Word.
really what it is, and they look up to me so much, and they see the work I put in. I'm like, yo, I gotta show them it can be done. No matter what you put your mind to, it can be done. So that's what I do, and that's what keeps me
Word.
motivated. Other people, my team, and then the fans too. For real, they hit me up, supporters, longtime supporters, new supporters. Like they definitely motivate me, and they don't even know. Like the messages I get randomly, I would think they're not paying attention to me. And it's like just the other day, somebody was like, T, your posts and statuses motivate me, man. Like I look up to you, and I got that back to back. I was like, wow, I needed that today. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know. That's a big pat on the back for me. Because I just be working.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's so important that you have a team around you, a genuine team that really supports what you got going on because we can't do this by ourselves. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You gotta have help. And a lot of people tend to try to do it by themselves, but it
Yeah.
doesn't work like that. So that's dope that you got a team of people that not only support you but really believe in what you got going on because That's out here. There's a lot of fakes, a lot of snakes. So it's dope that you got that support system. So big shout out to everybody that's supporting you. As far as your music, we got a record we're going to check out in a few minutes called FaceTime. But before we get into it, what have you worked on up until this point? Do you have any EPs or album mixtapes that people can go check out on like any of the social platforms like Spotify or My Mixtapes or
my first album I had put out was called Get to Know Me. That was released in 2013. I had recorded that when I was living in Germany. So that was my first album, about like 7 songs. I actually pulled it from it had some technical things going on where I had to pull it. So I think it might still be like on YouTube or something. And then my second album was called Whirlwind. I put that out in 2016. I got features from like my boy Reed Dollars out in Philly. A couple of my artists on there as well. I always got to show love on the album for them. That's on all major platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Amazon Music. And then I got a few singles out there, Roman, called Can We, is an R&B track. So most of my album is predominantly hip hop and R&B. And then right now, like you said, you got the FaceTime track. I'm working on a new album right now. The fans want R&B because I'm an R&B head, so I'm giving them what they want. I'm usually spitting or rapping, but I could do anything. So I came out with the FaceTime track, and that's what's out right now, the single that I'm promoting for the new album.
Is there a video for it?
There's no video yet. I think the song's been out for about 3 weeks now, counting.
So it's still brand new.
Yeah, it's still brand new. So I was and I got that distributed through United Masters. So shout out to United Masters supporting independent artists. I'm very picky with the cameraman and the camera team. So the last one I used, he was in LA, and again I'm in VA, so I kind of really want to use him again, but I really don't. I'm trying to give other people a chance too, so I'm really just trying to figure it out, but I'm definitely ready for the video.
Cool, that's what's up. So have her grab this. Hang on, one minute. That camera's a little broken. I don't want her to talk. Okay, that's what's up. Well, we're about to get into this record and check it out. Before we do so, let everybody know where they can follow you and keep up with you on all your social media.
All right. You can find me on Instagram at Teniele, Teniele, the letter G, and that's and Twitter is Teniele, Teniele. My website is www.livinlovelyunited.com. That's LIVIN, lovelyunited.com. And yeah, anything you search is Teniele G.
So that's what's up. Well, we appreciate you taking some time with us today. Who you want to give a shout out to before we check out this record?
All right, and I appreciate y'all having me. I really appreciate it. Shout out to my little bro, Big Mars, my boy D Guns, Dom Rico, little brother Junior, free my boy Ant, best friend forever. And that's pretty much the squad right there.
Word, absolutely. And make sure you can also check out her single on our Spotify playlist.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to you guys for that. Yeah. I really appreciate that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Once again, we appreciate you taking some time with us today. Go ahead and introduce the record. We're going to check it out.
All right, yo, ATL, everybody else tuned in. You checking out my single called FaceTime.
And I just wanna see your face.